Mum, what is a religion?
Have you ever heard of a vicious circle?
No, what's that?
A vicious circle is when something unpleasant is the reason for the same thing to happen again. It's like the little boy who was always grumpy because nobody played with him. And the reason that nobody played with him was that he was always grumpy.
Then what happened?
One day he started being nice, and suddenly he started making friends. That is how he broke the vicious circle. Religion is a circle just like that, only that it goes from parents to their children, and when they grow up, to their own children and so on. About 10,000 years ago there was a king who scared his people by telling them that invisible monsters were watching everybody. And that these monsters would kill everyone who didn't obey the king. That is religion. People were so terrified that they told their children about the monsters and that they had to obey them. When those children grew up, they told their own children the same horror stories, and so on. Of course the monsters couldn't say what they wanted because they didn't exist, so some people pretended that they knew what they wanted and called themselves priests. The priests tell people they could calm the monsters down by burning animals or children, and by folding their hands and talking to the wall. Some priests say the story of many monsters is silly, and that there is only one really big monster. They also tell them what people the monsters want to have killed, and that everyone who doesn't obey them will burn forever. Every war on this planet was about nothing other than religion, and religion is the source of everything evil. It's a vicious circle because parents believe the stories and tell them to their children who also believe them and pass them on to their own kids. It takes someone in the family, like your mom and dad, to break that vicious circle and to free their children by realizing that there are no monsters.
Then shouldn't I tell the other children that there are no monsters and help them break the circle?
Absolutely. If we want a better world, we must get people to realize that there is no monster who wants us to kill each other or make each other's lives miserable.